Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded. College football will be at its best today. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And not only is this guy...
Sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader.
Really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You have the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer.
Which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this way.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, what a move! They make the stop. He's looking to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space.
Good old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse...
Because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense.
From the gun. Give on the inside. 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's got his man. To the ground with the back. They get him at the 42. Looking for a man. It's Burden. Makes the catch. Deep in the
college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that
back, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about this? Get a big sack on third down and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge.
Hit the gas, kid, wide open. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Going for the big play. And it goes.
Make the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's complete. And they finally...
Heisman Trophy.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of rating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell.
The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run in 14. They'll run it on the counter. They bring him down, but a stop here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Wide open downfield. Finally run again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Muscling ahead on third and short. They'll get the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. In Incomplete. Back to throw, it's Burden. Time to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's
attack, getting the fumble.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete.
Thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Using his feet. He'll have enough for the first down.
Across college football, all quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to
run. Just exhausting.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. On the move at the 30. He's up to 8. They're down to the 20. First and 10. He makes the connection. That completion.
Defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know
just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he had.
Situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Oh, the attempt is no good. Looking downfield, it's Burden. He finds a soft spot in the middle on the tight end. Wants to throw on second down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Agree, it'll go his way. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Complete. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first. He'll start this drive firing. He's looking deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes...
Anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the...
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Knocked down after picking up. One would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot a set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 45 on his way. He wants to throw. Got his man. He's brought down. Receiver now comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Burden. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked. Have something to feel good about going into halftime. Got him downfield. And they finally, important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, look out, there he goes! And a little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's finally stopped.
So strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. A little closer. Looking to go up top on first down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Makes the grab on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Looking for a man. It's Burden. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to pass. A strike downfield. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
To start the drive. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. Leaves it with the back. Just willed his way to throw. It's Burden. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense had that ready, trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fernandez. Running wide open down the... They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down in the game. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
26, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it across the...
You'll have to change something up, these little tiny dink and dunk.
It's a fumble! Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense... From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to find... How about that play to... And that's incomplete. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on the ground.
To run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
4 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. Really confident.
Yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
He'll pull it down and run. They finally make the... With jet sweep pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day.
They're up by a field goal over Toledo. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that.
Back to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to...
Team. Back to throw, it's Burden. Pressure in his face, and he let... It wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite.
Eager to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Bush. He's got it on the right. That complete.
Late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He unleashes a long one. Now, back to pass, it's Burden. Going up top. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eye. The quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They're bringing heat. And he got a hand in there. He's looking to throw. Finds a man in the middle. He knew exactly. Tight end. The give to the back. They pick up half. He's looking for a man on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He's winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And it happened again here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more. Dropping back, it's Burden. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this defense, the challenge, and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
He's looking to throw. They're working that left. He's right on target. They get him on the receiver coming across in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the left.
Second down coming up.
The play action fake. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure. Take a
deal on 3rd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And sure, tackling field down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
From the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30.
offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed.
Got a lot of running room. He got loose.
Love being able to just flip it forward, That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for you.
A run for the quarterback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Not be over just yet.
Going up top on first down. He's got it downfield. First down. Looking to throw, it's Burden. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Awfully good after that big play. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 30. Comes out throwing on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came in this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Looking to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down. As they say, touchdown for possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got him, and they convert. Yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take this one here. Looking to throw on second down. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab down the left side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man quickly. On second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quick strike complete. First and 10. To the air, it's Burden. Looking left. Got him, and nobody. He wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.